Hey, how y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time checking in, do me a favor, hit that like button and please stick around. And if you like my content enough, subscribe to it. Before I get into what I'm about to get into tonight on the show for a little bit, I am sorry I have not been on my grind streaming. Okay, it is the holidays, guys. I am a busy man. I have a beautiful wife that is now currently laying down in the bed. And when you got a fine ass wife, you know what I'm saying? No offense to you, my patriot friends, but you got to keep mama happy. Okay, all right. This is what it is, man. Happy wife, happy life. And I got my kids that I'm trying to look after. I got major moves I'm trying to do for the first of the year for one of my kids, and then I'm still on this TikTok gig, and then I'm gaming too. Don't forget that. And I may possibly be more busy at work. I may be promoted. I don't know yet in the future. So I got a lot going on, man. So that's why this channel is still my focus, but it's not to the point to where I can put all my eggs in one basket, if you know what I mean. And this is for a lot of content creators, man. We all have this. A lot of people think that most content creators, what I'm saying, don't have no life but sitting here, chopping up with these stories and push them in and out. Some do, some don't. I'm just gonna let you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna give y'all a show tonight. I did it through the phone because currently, right now, I was gaming and I'm still am gaming. And guess what? Y'all catch me on gaming on Twitch, bro. Navy Vet 2K24. I got a huge following over there, and you can catch me on YouTube right now, uh, which is Joel Davis Gaming Live. Joel Davis Gaming Live, man. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I'm playing GTA 5 the whole night. But anyway, y'all didn't came to hear me to give you a long-winded spiel. Y'all came to hear the news, right? So we gonna get into it. Let's talk about our boy Trump. God damn it, Trump keeps hitting them, boy. When is they ever gonna learn? You cannot stop what God put together. They have been trying to do everything they can to throw a blow at Trump. First off, you got Colorado. Okay, they said Trump cannot be on the ballot. He's disqualified to be on the ballot for a GOP presidential candidate. Okay, we already know that they got until January the 4th to figure that shit out. Because if it goes to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court says it's unconstitutional, guess what Colorado has to do? You guessed it, put his name in the ballot. Now, if the Supreme Court don't do this and uphold what Colorado has said with no proof that he did anything incite a riot on January 6th, guess what's going to happen on that point? That means that now you're going to have other states that are liberal ran going to try to do the same bullshit. So to me, I don't see that happening because I got my faith in the United States Supreme Court. They're not gonna let that fly because they already did something that was top notch. And let's talk about what they did today. All right. Um, let's see here. So y'all already know that the Attorney General Garland, okay, Garland uh, went out here and got some kind of special prosecutor that was not even in the government, this special counsel, right? Which is Jack Smith. Now let's talk about Jack Smith. Jack Smith is a regular Joe Schmo lawyer. Usually they're supposed to get a lawyer that works for the Department of Defense, right? The DOD or Department of Justice or whatever. It's supposed to be a government lawyer, a lawyer that works only with the government, for the government, paid by the government. He didn't do that shit. He went and did his own thing and said, you know what, I'm gonna get my boy Jack here. You know, he's a civilian lawyer. I'm gonna have him go out here and push this special counsel case on the 2020 election. All right. Now, after that happened, they know that Trump is leading in the polls, right? Y'all know Trump been killing it in Iowa. He's killing it in every damn state almost in the Midwest and in the South with no problem. They're getting worried. They're getting shaky. So all of a sudden they wanted to rush. They wanted to rush. That's right. The trial. They like, yo, man, we need to rush this thing and everything else for prosecution related to the 2020 election interference. So when that happened, they don't want to wait on the appellate court process because it's going to take a while, right? You talking about it could take a month, it could take another year and a half. You know, it takes a while to go through those hearings because there's other cases. So after that, Jack Smith decided we're going to give it to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court automatically says, I'm not giving y'all an expedited ruling on this immunity case for him about January the 6th. It's going to go through the appellate courts. It's going to go through the normal process. Now, they want it to be done on March the 4th. Well, because of this ruling, there's a good chance. Guess what's going to happen on March the 4th? We probably won't see no trial. And if that happens, that means it's going to be tied up in court. And guess what? Trump can just do what he need to do to go ahead on and get the country back together. I think it's hilarious. I really do. Because why would you hire a civilian lawyer instead of a government lawyer to do what you need to do? That's the first thing. Because you knew you were going to try to do this and hear it out. And this is what you get. This is what you get for being retarded. So now the charge they got with Trump, the conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, instruction of attempt, or to obstruct an official proceeding, a conspiracy against rights, it's out the window right now. Because again, they didn't even have the right counsel. And here's the thing. To me personally, bro, I think they thought that if this is what they were thinking, I think, when they did this. They thought that since they pushed the whole insurrection thing so hardcore that when people would have been so up in arms with Trump trying to, as in their words, stop the constitutional procedure of what we're supposed to do in this country to do votes, that everybody was just going to flock and be like, all right, we all against Trump now. But it didn't work. It backfired because actually the country got so bad. People right now, it's like, what the fuck is going on out here, man? Like, I can't, jobs are scarce. Shit's high as hell. Gas high as hell. What's going on, Anthony, my dog? Congratulations to Anthony being the captain, man, supporting the channel, baby. So that's why it didn't work out for him. It just made him look retarded. It really do. So next thing we're gonna talk about before we jump into this other stuff, we're gonna talk about what my man name was oh Lord. Shoot. We're gonna talk about the football player that said that we need to have an all black league. Let me read this. Oh, we got a lot. We going in tonight, bro. Everybody getting it tonight a little bit. All right. Oh man, we going in. What's up, Tim? So we're gonna talk about Rashard Mendenhall. Okay. Now Rashard Mendenhall plays for the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, and he was upset about the following. He says that he does not agree with white commentators. This is what he said on his tweet. He said, "I'm sick of average white guys commenting on football. Y'all not even good at football. Can we please replace the Pro Bowl with all black versus all white bowl so these cats can stop trying to teach me who's good at football? I'm better than your GOAT." All right, first and foremost, just because you upset with these analysts, let's talk about these analysts that you want to say, the white analysts that y'all like to put in a box. These guys get paid to break down the game. That's what they get paid to do. Yes, some played, some didn't. But their job is to go in there, analyze your stats, what you did in the game, and break it down. Are they going to be critical? Yes, indeed. But did we not forget who invented football? I help you out. White people invented goddamn football, not black folks. We just got good at it because of our athleticism and genetics, which is great, fantastic. But at the same time, even great ones have to be criticized. That's a part of life. If you are supposed to be a professional player, you have a coach. Your coach job is to analyze your play. It doesn't matter if you got the fucking Heisman Trophy last month. It doesn't matter if you got MVP last year. Doesn't matter if you won 3 or 4 damn NFL Super Bowls at this point. If you're fucking up, your coach is supposed to tell you that, bro. You fucking up. This play right here, this is what you did. You did not analyze the field. Okay, you threw the ball in the coverage. All right, or hey man, you missed your assignment. You were supposed to catch that ball, but instead you let the guy that's supposed to be holding you back got in front of you and went and picked it off. That's what coach is supposed to do. Analysts is supposed to do that as well. And this all white and all black squad, that's the shit that keeps us divided, guys. This is 2023. This is 2023. I am so sick of this race shit, even in sports. Okay, you don't like what he said about the fucking game. Get over it, dude. Just get over it. This is the shit that makes black folks look ignorant. Yeah, I said it. This is the shit that makes black folks look ignorant. Because it's dumb. It really is. I mean, what do you expect to get out of this? Nothing. Nothing at all. And it really pisses me off. It really does. And then he tried to say that he was also a fairly average running back that's better than all white players who ever played the game. Bullshit. You're not better than Gronk. You are not better than Gronk. Gronk has won Super Bowls with Brady. Okay, I know you're not better than Gronk. Gronk would a prime Gronk and a prime Rashard Mendenhall would not work. I promise you that. Gronk would stomp your ass in the ground. Then the boy at the in Kansas City right now that's going with Taylor Swift, not Travis Kelsey. I think it's is it Travis? Yeah, let me see. Hold on for a second. What's that? I think it is his name. Oh man, let me make sure I'm right. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I want to get this right. Yeah, Travis Kelsey. I was right. He's a tight end. You ain't better than Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey will. Woo, man, shit. Travis Kelsey a beast. I'm just trying to figure out what white running back you talking about you better, because I don't see it. I really don't. Now, yes, it is. It's proven fact that black men in the NFL makes up 56%. That was in 2022. All right. Not to mention now we have black quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson. We have Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, a long list of them. And then here's what makes me upset about it. He goes on to say that the black the NFL belongs to black folks. And no, it don't. It don't belong to black folks. It don't belong to white folks. You know who it belongs to, Mr. Rashard? It belongs to the people that are the owners that are putting y'all asses in the fucking uniforms to play the game. How about that? It's also owned by the fans that come in and buy those tickets, right? And sit front seat to see you catch that ball or do something phenomenal that makes their life worthwhile. See, you're not thinking about that. You're not thinking about the big picture. So it's not black people shit. It really not. It's like me going into a restaurant, right? It's like me going into a restaurant that is soul food, right? Even though the restaurant I'm working at or I'm leading cook soul food, we got all black staff, and the person that owns it is a white person. We're gonna say it can be man or woman. We're gonna say white person. I cannot jump up here and jump up and say, whenever I get in a disagreement with this owner, man, who you think you talking to? We own this restaurant. All of us black folks own this restaurant. Bullshit. No, we don't. We don't own it. Yes, we help make a profit. Yes, we contribute to making good food and selling it to the customers. But at the end of the day, who name is on the building? Who name is on the lease? It's his ass. The person that owns it. So once again, this is that bullshit that I'm talking about. This is why this is why the racism will not die in America. Because we got stupid motherfuckers that still think that they obligated or they owe something. Especially us as black folks. We always act like we owe something. We ain't owed shit, dog. We're really not at this point of the game. We're not owed nothing. We on an equal playing field. 99% of the time. There's that 1% where we see some racism. We like, oh shit, man, that's fucked up. But besides that, 99% of the time we on a level playing field. And that's what makes me so mad. And I want to give a shout out to RG3 response to this shit. Now, if you don't know who RG3 is, he used to be a quarterback for the Washington Redskins before they became the Commanders, and now he's an analyst. So let me uh, get him RG3, and I love his response because I think it needed to be said because I love it when another I love it when another Black American checks these so-called wokians, black folks that make us look stupid. It was so bad that you had Ryan Clark and Cameron the rapper. We're talking about Cameron, the hood rapper from Harlem, even got on that ass because it was a dumb statement. Like, dude, what are you talking about? You don't own this. This will tell you what RG3 said. Now, again, RG3 ain't no great analyst, okay? You're not going to go to RG3 and get an efficient analysis of above and beyond. But the post he made was amazing. So, this is what my man says. Let me see what his response is. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to read it word for word. And this is what he said. He said, "Dear Rashad Mendenhall, some people joke about how you fumbled in the Super Bowl, but they never go there. They'll joke about how you have CTE. They may even spend hours putting together an all white and all black team and try to explain who would win. What they won't tell you is this is a tweet of a dumbass. Don't be a dumbass. These are prejudiced, discriminatory racial ideologies which set us back centuries." What did I say? I'm going to continue. "We don't want to go back to the old times. I don't want to participate in the segregation bowl. Probably wouldn't even get a shot because Patrick Mahomes will be the quarterback of our team. Yes, he would be on our team. And by our team, I mean the All Blacks, because I know a lot of y'all like to joke about what team I'm on because of this guy, Parker, and because my wife is a beautiful Estonian queen. But the bottom line is the third string All Black team would beat the all white uh, team by 2 scores. But honestly, that's not the point. The truth is that any person of any creed, any race, any color, any background, or any gender can give their analysis on football and give their opinion. It doesn't mean they're right, but you also don't have to listen. So, Rashard, don't be a dumbass and stop saying stupid shit. Hey, but also, when is this game? Oh man. Shout out to my dog, man. RG3. And you know what? I'm glad RG3 did that. I really did. I really did RG3. RG3 did that because it makes you it make it, he made a valid point. What's going on, Noel, man? Y'all support each other, man. Donate a little bit. He made a valid point. You can't say stupid shit in these times. This is how we have a racial divide. I mean, it's the facts. I mean, I was appalled. Who wants to hear that? Because everybody has an opinion. Everybody's entitled to opinion. It's just like what I said on my show a couple of months back, right? Remember we were talking about people talk about the white supremacies and all of this pro black and all that bullshit propaganda. I said that both sides of the coin have the right of free speech. A white supremacist has a right for free speech, just like a freaking a black what they call them boys pro anim pro Africa, yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot what they call them. Pro Africa, or whatever they call themselves. The ones that try to be all about that whole pro black BS. They all have a platform that they can do that. Yeah, Panthers too. Yeah, they all have that right. They have that right to speak out because that's their constitutional right. But it doesn't mean that they're right on their ideology, and it doesn't mean I have to listen to it. It doesn't. I mean, yeah, I can get emotionally charged and upset, but blow out and make a stupid statement. Stupid statement. What is it going to do? Because guess what's going to happen? That white supremacist is still going to hate me tomorrow morning. If you make a stupid statement to that Black Panther, he's still going to hate white people tomorrow morning. I'm just saying, you just have to ignore ignorancy. If you know you did everything you could in the game, or you know a player did everything they did in the game, then just let it be, dog. That's all you gotta do. Just let it be. Merry Christmas to you, Rebel. Glad we got 10 people in the chats tonight, baby. Yeah, man. I didn't go on the other channels, man. I wanted to give y'all an in-person one, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead on and head into this whole TJ scandal. Ah, oh, the Porter House. Oh, the Porter House. You know, guys, I'm gonna tell you what my great granddaddy used to tell me all the time. If there's smoke, there's fire. If there's smoke, there's fire. I'm going to say it like that. So here is what's been going on here about TD Jakes. So we already know that Diddy is in a whole bunch of BS. All right. It all started ever since they arrested the guy that killed Tupac, right? So next thing you know, Diddy allegations has been dropping. First thing came out was his longtime girlfriend Cassie, who said that basically she was being human trafficked under P Diddy. Like he was just using her as basically a plaything for everybody to get intimate with. And then he settled, right? He heard up and threw her some money. Like, yo, man, I ain't even trying. But it was too late because he lost some endorsements. I think he had to step down on his Revolt, the TV network that he loves to talk about. He owns black ownership and all that bullshit. He had to step down. So he had to hurry up. He had to step down on that. And then he paid it. Okay. Now, a lot of people that's $20 from my boy Kira, Miss Tina in the house. Thank you, Miss Tina, for the 20. Y'all, come on, man. I know Miss Tina ain't gonna be the only one dropping the 20s, baby. Come on, y'all. Let's get in the Christmas spirit, baby. Thank you, Miss Tina. Now, earlier this week, there was a TikToker shared a video about the religious personality that went viral in the clip. In the clip, the content creator claimed that Jake was previously intimate with numerous men at Diddy's parties over the years, and the bishop. Lord have mercy. They said the bishop liked to be on the bottom. I'm gonna leave it at that. I can't. I can't get in no other way. Thank you very much, Miss Kid. He's a bottom. I'm gonna leave it at that. And you know what that means if you hear him talk about it all the time. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. He's not that. He's a excuse me. He's a he's a pitcher. I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna say it like that. He's a pitcher. He likes to be in charge. But he also like to switch up too. Lord have mercy. Now they thinking they lying. I believe it though. Let me tell you, man. Now a lot of people say, it can't be TD Jakes. I don't believe it. Listen, guys. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Remember, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this minister. Y'all can look this up. He's dead now. He died. They said from cancer, but we already know what he died from. I'm saying allegedly cancer, but I think it was AIDS. But anyway, Eddie Long, before he died, like 3 years before he passed away and got sick, he was sending pictures to young guys in his congregation with his tight boxer briefs. Okay? Tight boxer briefs. And when that came out, people was like, what? Not Eddie Long, not strong Eddie Long. Yeah, Eddie Long was showing everybody why they call him Eddie Long. So when that went down, they tried to do some damage control, but it was too late because the pictures was everywhere. The people started believing it. Eddie had to hurry up and settle money with these guys, but people left his church. Yeah, he lost a lot off of that. And then, it just got bad for him. Then he got sick. Then he passed away. Now, I don't know whatever happened to Eddie Long's mega church. Let me see if it's still around today. I'm going to see if it's still up. I mean, yeah. I want to see what happened. Yeah. New Birth Missionary Church in Atlanta. Let me see where it's at now. Let me see if it's still around. I don't think it is. I think somebody sold that church. I don't know what if it's still up or not because when this went down with Eddie, yeah, it's still up. Jamal Bryant now is the minister of that church, but yeah, it's still up. But it went through a lot of scandal because, like I said, Eddie Long was a part of that church, and he put a stain on that thing, boy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if it still got some of that now. Yeah, it was bad, man. It really was. Yeah, man, it was bad. Big old church, 10,000 members. 10,000 members. But yeah, the Jamal Bryant guy's over it, and he's just as twisted too, you know. But getting back to the TD Jakes thing, right? Yeah, I know he did, and that's what people got to understand, man. Like in the black community, I'm not surprised. There is a lot of ministers that are on the DL. I'm being honest. A lot of ministers are on the DL, especially the old school ministers. Any minister that was born, I would say, from that's alive now, that it could still be preaching, from the 50s all the way up to my age bracket now in the 80s and into the early 90s, excuse me, that were born. A lot of them are DL. Okay. Now, if you don't know what DL means, it's down low. Down low guys, usually they will marry a woman, they will make children, they will come off as very masculine, sometimes overly masculine. Like you'd be like, damn, why is dude trying to act so, her all the time? 9 out of 10, they're trying to convince themselves that they're masculine and there's nothing wrong with them. And that what they're doing is experimental or just some kind of, you know, this, that, and the third. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, Jim, he was. Eddie Long was off the chain. Eddie Long had everybody fooled. That why his wives kept divorcing it. They knew what was up. That why his ex-wife didn't really speak out because he paid her a shitload of money. They knew what was up. Like I said, bro, a lot of these ministers, not all, are like that, dog. They really, 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 really like to be on the DL. And they love young men. They love young guys. They love young, strong, in shape, or buff, or what they call bulky, or even in sometimes chubby young guys. They love it. They love them young guys. They love them dudes between the ages of 18 most of the time that somewhat try not to get caught in some nastiness, which is still nasty. 18 through about, I say 25. Now you got some that do prey on the ones under 18. They do mess with the ones that's teens, which is sick to me. And I think that's just so disgusting. But they do it. And they do it because these pastors know they're very influential. They know that the congregation loves them. They know how to place their word. And let me tell you why a lot of these pastors get away with this shit. Because in the black community, a pastor is held to a standard like he's God. I'm being serious. If you are a black pastor in the black community and you do anything, especially some DL shit, all you got to say is I'm sorry and I'm willing to repent. Start crying like Jimmy Swagger and shit back in the day, and guess what's gonna happen? They gonna let your ass right back into the church. They will fight the damn law enforcement, everybody tooth and nail, and say that they got faith and they are gonna hold on to their pastor. You don't believe me? There was a pastor one time, I don't know what state it was in. This dude got charged with violating kids at the church. He got released on bond. He was not supposed to be around any kids. You know what the church did? The church banned kids from coming to the church so they can keep their pastor in there to preach. I'm not lying to you. I can't make this shit up. I'm being dead serious. They put a sign: no kids under the age of 18 can enter in the church. This is some real shit. Even though in the end he wound up getting convicted and sentenced, and thank God he did. But that just goes to show you how it is in the black community, bro. They have a lot of faith in them motherfuckers. Yeah, they do. I know. I know it's very wrong. Yeah, but they did it. Look that shit up. I ain't lying. You can ask Miss Kids. She know what I'm talking about, man. In the black community, if you are a minister, you a pastor, you a male pastor, you are put on a pedestal. That's why them jokers be going in there, man, with all that swag. I mean, shit. Back in the day, you can look it up. You know how many pastors blew out so many church women backs back in the day that were good looking and young? A lot. That was normal. Cause they know they could preach and they could talk about God, hold her hand and shit, take her to dinner, and next thing you know, they working her out and then telling her he doing Lord's work. I watched so many ministers back in the day had all these children out of wedlock and still preach. I'm telling you, bro, that shit crazy. Yeah, it's always been like that in the black community. Now, fortunately, now with white folks, I've noticed that when y'all got some shit going on in y'all church and the minister is messed up, y'all walk their ass out. Y'all don't play that shit. You ain't gonna you ain't gonna be no white minister doing no bullshit like that and think you gonna stay in the church chilling. You are done. I'll see y'all walk their ass out. No, 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 Pastor. Not today. In fact, I don't even know why we calling you Pastor. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. Hey, hey, Mike, walk his ass out. Walk him out. Walk him out. We don't need you. We're sorry. We'll send you your last check in the mail for the month. It'll be there, and we wish you luck. We have voted you out. We don't need you. Then when the associate pastor get ready to take over, they'll tell it real quick. Now you see what we just did to that pastor. You don't walk that line right. You can kiss your ass goodnight. Oh my God, let me stop. Hey man, y'all don't play that shit, dog. Y'all don't play that shit. Yeah, unfortunately in the black community, man, we have a real bad time with these ministers. Yeah, exactly. Last check and God bless you. Sure did. Y'all see that story I did about that man that was dressing up on being a drag queen and supposed to be a minister at that Methodist church. They walked his ass out. In fact, they didn't even walk him out. They just gave him an eviction notice. Told his ass you are no longer a part of the church and your family needs to move. Y'all don't play that shit, boy. Hell to the nah. Hell nah. In fact, I ain't never seen a white church uphold a pastor in wrong unless they're a cult. $20 for Noel. Thank you, bro, for another 20, baby. We up to 40 tonight, man. Let's bless the church. Hell nah. I'm real, man. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Shit. White man, shit. You was listen, like I said before, I done been to all types of churches. I done been to white churches, Spanish churches, Catholic churches. I just know when it comes to white Southern Baptist or Methodist and Presbyterian, y'all don't fuck around with the word. When the preacher ain't living his life like he's supposed to, he gets y'all remove his ass out. It ain't no we gonna get you some counseling. We're gonna talk about this. No, y'all remove that ass out. That joker come to church and y'all already got the deacon board already meeting him. The deacon board and the sister board all together. Hi, Pastor. I'm glad you're here. Jesus, y'all here? It's 8 o'clock. I know, Pastor. And I know usually we come at 9, but we want to tell you that we don't need you to do the sermon today. We need you to leave. Huh? What you mean leave? Now, Pastor, you can go quietly, or we can call the authorities and have you removed. We've already talked to the local sheriff, told them what we're doing, and they told me that they're on standby. Y'all don't play, bro. You're not gonna do that shit. Hell no. Nah. Running out here talking about you gonna have allegations and be preaching in their church. Hell nah. Y'all don't play that. You will get removed. In fact, y'all so gangster, if y'all even not sure that he ain't right, y'all will put him on reserve and do an internal investigation in the church. We got an internal investigation going on with you, Pastor. You don't need to be a part of any kind of pastoral duties right now. We would rather for you to let the associate pastor handle everything. You come to the church, you and the family. We don't even want you to say any words, really, Pastor, till we find out what's going on. It'll be best for the church. Y'all don't play, bro. Shout out to the to my white Americans that don't play when it comes to their churches, man. I'm cool with it. I ain't got no resolve for it. I just wish that we had more black churches that were on the same page like that instead of trying to defend somebody. Quit that shit. Let the investigation do what it needs to do. And that's what we all need to do at this point. All right, let's see what we got going on here, man. Let's see what we got. See what else we got going on here. So we're gonna talk about comedians. Now there was a comedian, man. Let me find out where it's at. I gotta put this up. Talk about this. I meant to talk about this week, but I forgot about it. Matt Rife. I don't think I talked about this one. Matt Rife, man, I really like that dude. I didn't know that Matt Rife was that funny. He is a real sarcastic asshole. Oh yeah. Oh well, Anthony, we talked about Joel Osteen. Look at my older videos when they had that flooding in Texas. He told them fools they can't use that damn they can't use that church for safety. Y'all won't be using our church for our mega church for shelter. Then when he got blasted for it, he gonna bust out and say, "Listen, guys, the only reason why I said that because we have a bad flooding in the basement." And that's when they found out there ain't no flooding in the basement. That man had like a little bit of water in the basement. He just didn't want no fool in his church. Hell nah, I ain't want these people in my church. Those heathens. They may find out where we got that secret money at. Shout out to Joel Osteen, aka the biggest ripoff of all time. Him and that other dude, Mr. I'm gonna cure the sweet and sour sniffles by pressing my cell phone. Stupidest thing I ever heard. Doesn't matter if you ain't got no work right now. You need to give me $100 and let me touch this phone and I cure it all. Oh Lord help me. So anyway, man, so Matt Rife gets everybody upset because he told a 6-year-old that his mother buys his presents with OnlyFans profits. Oh Lord Jesus. Now, again, I can't say all the stuff he said in his stand-up comedy because they've been hitting me left and right. So that's why I'm trying to promote violence. But he's an old Matt Rife to me is like an old school comedian. Okay, he really does. He reminds me of an old school comedian where there was no holds bars. You could rap, you could joke about, doing this and doing that. And it was a time where people weren't so sensitive because they knew it was a joke. But anyway, um, after that happened, he made this joke. He said, this is what he said about the joke that he made. And y'all have to look it up. I'll put the link in my description. He said he was offered an apology. And he said, if you ever been offended by a joke he told, he said, click on this link. Um, he said he had a link. He said, put out a statement basically directing his social users to click on this link to get my full apology, right? These fools click on the link. This fool's got special needs helmets placed on the damn link. Oh, Lord Jesus. They go and see a whole list of special needs helmets for sale. Lord have mercy. Oh. So anyway, this girl's son, this OnlyFans chick son, reacted to the astrology and the domestic, you know what, on TikTok. He bust out and said, actually, it's Saturn that has the rings. It has more visible rings also. And the little boy said, you mean the girls? And then I don't know why he deleted the Instagram message, but Rife bust out and said the following. Jupiter also has a ring. Oh, and Santa Claus isn't real. He said your mom buys your present with the money she makes on OnlyFans. Good luck. And she said, I'm not on OnlyFans. Well, he must be. He must be because these comedians, they know something that we don't know. I'm quite sure he researched you. And here's the thing, though, man. Like, these little kids nowadays at 6 years old, they ain't got no business responding to no grown folks like that. So, you don't talk to no grown folks like that. That's the problem now. That's why our generations are starting to get more and more messed up. We're allowing our children, to talk about and get into conversations that is above their intellectual level. You're 6 years old. First and foremost, you don't need to be on TikTok and you don't need to be responding on Instagram and you don't respond to that girl's mean. See, that way parents mess up right there. Why is you got your 6-year-old on TikTok? I mean on Instagram. I don't need to be on Instagram. I wish the hell I would at a 6-year-old child or grandchild come to me and say, Pops, I want an Instagram. Oh, you do? You want an Instagram? I help you out. I'm about to get you the best Instagram ever. What is it? You can get this damn coloring book and these crayons, and you can instantly color your damn whatever you need to color. Cause you don't need no damn Instagram. You ain't you ain't acting in no movie. You don't need no Instagram. See that wasn't wrong with these parents. They let their children grow before they make decisions, man. Like you got your children with Instagram and Facebook and what else? What else they be having these kids on? Snapchat, all that shit at 6 and 7 years old. My child don't need to be on that shit at that age. You do not need to be on those damn apps at that age. All these predators running around here, man, shit. That's why I say parents need to do better, man. If your child 6 or 7 years old got to have a phone because whatever situation y'all co-parenting or whatever, you should have some parental controls on that phone. You should be monitoring what they downloading on that phone. I mean, that's just facts. In fact, if you know somebody that's got a 5 or 6 year old, 7-year old talking about they own that type of stuff, you need to handle that. What is this guy? Hold on. Hey man, it's our troll again. He's back. Guess what he gets? Thank you for playing this game once again. when do these guys understand? I'm always on it, man. Oh, it gets better, bro. Yeah, he be all right. He ain't time out for the next 24 hours. He'll be okay. That's what you get. I done told these trolls, man. I done told these trolls, man. We getting gangster with it. We already know how y'all do. Y'all like to come on here. Hold on. Yeah, y'all like to come up on here and act all crazy and talk all that craziness. We ain't got time for that mess. We really don't. And I'm gonna block you every time. You gonna get blocked. You gonna hate me. That's 24 hours. 86,000 seconds is 24 hours. He got 24 hours to think about his life. So he's probably mad. He's probably upset. They'll probably make him another little YouTube thing, try to troll on my comments, and I hope he does because that'll help me out my algorithm. So at the end of the day, it's cool. You just have to handle these jokers now, man. But anyway, I want to appreciate everybody jumping in tonight, man. This was a great live. I love you guys. I'm finna get back to gaming because I got one more hour before I can pass out because I got work in the morning. Shout out to my beautiful wife who's chilling. We had a great day together. And man, I just hope everybody have a good Merry Christmas, man. All right. And here's the thing, man. If you got a chance, if you got a chance to make amends with your family and they not acting on some bullshit, please do. Okay, please do. Cause life is short, man. All right. Because you may not get a chance to say I'm sorry. You may not get a chance to say I didn't think about it. So please try to do that. But if you do got that family member that's on that BS, then the best thing to do is to leave their ass alone. Okay? Because I'm telling you, you need more of a peace of mind than some BS. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. I am not going back online until sometime in the middle of next week. I don't know when the hell that's gonna be, but I know it'll be one time only, and then after that, I'm taking my little vacay for the New Year's. I may do some music for y'all on TikTok, but your boy ain't gonna be on YouTube till the top of the year. And don't you worry, I'm gonna get some heavy hitters on there, and we gonna be rocking out for our shows and stuff. Please like, share, subscribe. Love y'all. Shit, I'm going back playing my motherfucking game.